Okay, so let's mention some examples of network firewalls that you can use if you need to. The first one that I want to mention is pfSense. This is a rather known free and open source network firewall that can be navigated and configured via the web interface. If we open its official page, which is located at pfsense.org, and we click on Get Started, it will give a basic overview of what pfSense is. Here the overview starts. As it says, the pfSense project is a free network firewall distribution based on the FreeBSD operating system with a custom kernel and including third-party free software packages for additional functionality. Down here we have the deployment selection, hardware, cloud, and down here we have the installation, which is the important part if you want to install and use pfSense. Essentially just click on the install guide and you can navigate through the different steps that we can see right here on the left side of our screen. You can click on each and every step and follow these instructions to get pfSense running. That would be pretty much about it. If you want to, you can go ahead and install the pfSense if that's what you prefer. Now, since this is a little bit more advanced, we will not be covering it in the beginner's course of cybersecurity, but if you want to get to know it even more right away, you can navigate to this video right here, which is essentially a small course, or it's not even that small, it's over 3 hours long course on pfSense firewall. After you watch this course, you will know everything from navigating through the firewall to setting the rules and to setting up the firewall in different network environments. Now, besides the pfSense, you can also take a look at this page right here. This page talks about top 10 firewall hardware devices. The definition of a hardware firewall we can see right here. What is firewall hardware? And we can read through this article, which says a firewall or a physical firewall device or firewall hardware is an appliance that sits in between the uplink and the client system and filters what traffic gets through based on pre-configured security policies, user profiles, and business rules. The uplink carries incoming traffic from public or private networks, whereas the client system is a server, an employee desktop, a WFH system, an Internet of Things node, and so on. If we scroll even more down, we should come to the list of the top 10 firewalls, and here are some of them. We got Bitdefender Box, we have Cisco ASA 5500X, we got AI Smart Security Firewall, and down here are all the other ones that you can check out if you want. Here is the pfSense that we talked about, right here. And pretty much all of these are being used widely by different companies. Now, some of them are free, some of them are not free, and you can go one by one. If you want to learn more about firewalls, you can go one by one and experiment with all of them. Once again, the most important thing is to remember what the purpose of a firewall is. Once you know which rules to configure, then setting up different firewalls is just a matter of preference, whether you like the user interface that the firewall offers you. And also the functionality is important because some firewalls have bigger and more functionality than others. Okay, so you can research about all of these if you want, and I do recommend that you do that, as you might be using some of them in the future. Some might be harder, some might be easier to configure, but remember, at the end, it's just a firewall used to filter traffic and perform packet inspection by certain rules. Nonetheless, thank you for watching this lecture, and I will see you in the next one.